I am absolutely flabbergasted that this has happened, but I can't say I'm shocked because a lot of things that happen inside of the Yankees organization never cease to amaze me. I'm talking about the fact that the New York Yankees have extended Aaron Boone with a 2-year contract extension through the 2027 season. Look, man, I'm a Yankees fan by now. You know this. You know this by now. I thought Aaron Boone was the reason the Yankees lost the World Series. I knew he wouldn't be fired after they got to the World Series. Like, I'm not going to cheer against my team for the sake of hoping that the manager gets fired. But you know he's never going to get fired when he takes a team to the World Series. Like, that would be utterly preposterous. But I also didn't think that they would give him a freaking 2-year contract extension. Like, I don't understand that. For what reason? What would be the purpose of giving him a contract extension? I do not understand it. They exercise an option for the 2025 season. Shouldn't that have been enough? Should that not have been enough? The reality is this. If they don't win the World Series next year, you should fire his ass because you've been to the World Series now. And now, if you don't, and you made a lot of moves. Yes, you lost Juan Soto, but you made a lot of moves. You got you got a great pitching staff, a great pitching staff. You made some deals in the field, and if you don't win the World Series, the season's a failure. Let alone if you lose the World Series the way they lost it this past year to the Dodgers, committing error after error, just trash can fielding, awful decision making with the pitching staff and so forth. I just can't stomach the fact that you would give him an extension before the season starts. Allow the man to run the season to run its course. So now all you've done is create a situation where if you are not happy with what happens this season and you fire him, you're going to pay him a buyout or you're going to pay his contract regardless. It makes no sense. So again, welcome everyone to Rudy's Rant, where I'm already ranting because I'm just disgusted by this. Prior to come on now the podcast, we talk facts over feelings. I'm your host, Rudy Rodriguez Shomot, aka Rudy the Hammer. Look, man, Aaron Boone was going to be here this year. I accept that. But you don't have to extend him. He's not a player. He's not a lame duck manager. He's not a lame duck manager. If they play well, he could be extended at the end of the year. What if they go 81 and 81? Are you seriously telling me you're not going to fire the guy? You're absolutely going to fire the guy. If he goes 81 and 81, God, if they didn't fire him, I'd be flipping flabbergasted. But you're going to fire him if he was to go 81 and 81 and have a bad year. So I don't understand why you would extend him. Aaron Boone says he's thrilled, just excited to kind of knock it out and get that out of the way. There's no place I want to be, no other team, organization, group of people I want to be doing this with. I'm sure. I'm sure. So now he's here 25, 26, 27. Obviously, look, that doesn't ensure that he'll be here. But if they play well, I'm not going to complain. If they win the World Series, I'm not going to complain. The problem is he's the guy, in my opinion, that cost them the World Series. He's the leader of the freaking house. He's the one that made some of these outrageous pitching changes. The pitching changes that cost us game one when he pulls out Garrett Cole. Notice I've always said I don't say we when I talk about Indiana, but when it's the Yankees, it's us, it's we. I'm a Yankees fan. This crap just bothers me because he's still making his money. He's still going to get paid. And if he does a great job, they'll give him an even bigger extension. If they win the World Series, you think that 2-year extension is the extent of it? They'll add another three to that thing. And who would I be to argue with? We won the World Series. But if they lose in the freaking divisional playoff, what are you going to do? He's gone. Unless it's because there's just massive injuries across the board. But if you have a full deck, he's out of here if he doesn't win the World. If he gets knocked out in the divisional playoff, I'd fire him if he didn't win the World Series this year. I'm sorry. Yes, it's World Series or bust, especially after they just spent a boatload of money to get other players, even after losing Juan Soto. Boone says, I don't like that we haven't won a championship yet, so that bothers me, but I know what I signed up for when I got into this, and we talk about it all the time. I wouldn't want it any other way. The fact that it matters as much as it does here, and that there's such a high standard and there's so many expectations, that so much beats the alternative in my view. I'm confident in what I am doing. I feel like I'm pretty good at this, but also it's the humility of sports too that always keeps you grinding, keeps you on your toes. But listen, man. He thinks he's good at this. I mean, hey, uh, I don't think he's as good as it is. He thinks he is, but it is what it is. The Yankees have Aaron Boone for at least two more seasons after this one, presuming that they played. Look, I don't think they fire him if they don't win the World Series. If they go to the World Series, I think that Halsteimer sucks it again, and Cashman sucks it again, and let's try again. Let's keep trying again, as we've been doing since 2009. But yeah, Aaron Boone is back again. 2 more years beyond this one. Don't understand it, but it's the way of the world. Let's go Yankees. It's Rudy's rant. We talk facts over feelings. Come on now.